like to welcome you to the 2021 Report to the People. The Chowan County Cooperative Extension would like to share with you what we've been doing for the past year. We provide research-based educational programs for the citizens of Chowan County, and here's what we've been doing. The Chowan County Family and Consumer Science Program worked with families in different ways this year to provide programs. The Chowan County Cooperative Extension partnered with Edenton-Chowan Tourism Development Authority to bring the Visit NC Farms app to this area. This app allows local and traveling consumers to locate local foods and farm stands in our area. We also partnered with the Edenton-Chowan Chamber of Commerce to promote Rocky Hot Cantaloupe Month. Local farmers donated cantaloupes to 6 participating restaurants that created recipes that were served during the month of July. Restaurants and food service workers were still able to get certified in food safety by us offering ServSafe classes and testing options. Virtual health and nutrition classes were available through the Chowan County Senior Center Take Control program and the Albemarle Get Fit Med Instead of Meds Cook-Along series. The Med Instead of Meds Cook-Along series, participants were able to pick up a food kit with ingredients and then log in at home to cook along together with the class.
I'm Gail Spivak, Senior Health Insurance Information Program Coordinator for Chowan County. Last year was a challenge. During the pandemic, we had many things we had to face. Part of it was talking to seniors. I did the counseling sessions by phone. We did not see them face to face. Still, we saw over 500 seniors for Chowan County. Even during the pandemic, we were able to save better than $5,000 worth when they go to the pharmacy to pick up their drugs. This is the purpose. This is what we're trying to do. Even though the pandemic did create challenges, we were successful in our year.
I'm Katie Shook. I'm a horticulture agent for Chowan, Gates, and Perquimans counties. I'm pleased to tell you about the past year. While it was definitely one of our most challenging as a result of the pandemic, it was also one of our most rewarding. Here's how we did it. Our Extension Master Gardeners remained committed to their mission by completing 2020 with over 500 hours of volunteer service and 400 hours of advanced training. Trainings continued to be remote and volunteer opportunities remained outdoors through mid-2021. Despite the challenges, Extension Master Gardeners from Chowan, Gates, and Perquimans were able to continue successful programs like our scholarship outreach, community garden projects, Grow to Eat, our food pantry project, and the Ask a Master Gardener helpline. Horticulture education was also extended to the public through online training opportunities. We continue to reach clients through media, including online and in print. Feedback from these efforts was positive, and we were encouraged by the results. Our landscapers were also able to receive continuing education for their industry certifications.
I'm Steve Gobble, Area Aquaculture Agent. While I'm housed in Chowan County, I'm officially responsible for aquaculture programs in the 22 counties of the Northeastern Extension District. In the past 16 months, I've handled aquaculture-related calls in nearly 50 counties here in the state. These include fish pond management, aquatic weeds, fish kills, and aquaculture-related questions. I am also Vice Co-Chair of the North Carolina Aquaculture Development Conference, and last year, due to COVID, for our 33rd annual conference, we held an all-virtual conference. This year, we're planning to have a hybrid virtual and in-person conference. It will take place this March from the 10th through the 12th. I've been working for the past several years with a 200-acre catfish farm in Pitt County that has had colloidal turbidity issues for the past 30 years. Taking into account that legislatively, aquaculture is considered agriculture, DEQ's Division of Water Resources took issue with rainwater overflow. The catfish farm owner, being in his 80s, decided that possible remedies were not worth his time, effort, or money, and decided to convert his $1 million farm into a wetland using Natural Resource Conservation Services FP40 conservation program. I've also been working on some regulatory issues with DEQ. Some hybrid striped bass producers are concerned with the proposed changes in their NPDES, or National Pollution Discharge Elimination System permit. Without any issues with the sampling for the state standards for 9 years, the new proposed permit is going to go from annual grab samples of effluent to quarterly sampling. Also, the Division of Marine Fisheries wants to claim jurisdiction over 9th-generation domesticated striped bass by requiring fish farms to supply their own tags to individually tag all harvested fish in their commercial fish ponds, while commercial wild fishermen are given their tags for their few daily caught fish. Commercial producers will harvest thousands of fish per acre in a day, creating a logistical nightmare for these producers. This requirement could shut down a burgeoning industry potentially worth tens of millions of dollars to the producers and the state. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, my name is Cameron Byram and I'm the 4-H agent here in Chowan County. I'm going to share a brief recap of what's been going on in 4-H in 2021.
After a year like 2020, we were all ready for face-to-face 4-H programs to resume. In April, we were able to successfully hold our annual livestock show and sale in person. We had 56 participants showing 44 hogs and 12 goats. In May, Chowan County 4-H, in partnership with White Oak Elementary, was able to bring the embryology program to each second grade classroom. Each room was provided with an incubator and fertilized eggs. This program helps youth learn about life cycles, which aligns with their curriculum and objectives. During the summer, we offered a variety of educational workshops, including gourmet cookie decorating, mini junior chefs for 5 to 7-year-olds, junior chefs for 8 to 12-year-olds, ready, set, plant, beekeeping boot camp, and flowers and floats. We also had 20 youth attend overnight camp at the Eastern 4-H Center in Columbia. Overnight camp teaches independence, teamwork, cooperation, and so much more through a variety of activities, including swimming, archery, crabbing, rock wall climbing, and kayaking. Additionally, each month since May 2020, we have been offering free take-home educational kits. These kits include snacks, craft ideas, lessons, and experiments about a certain topic. Since January 2021, we have distributed over 300 kits. These kits are free to participants because of a United Way grant that we received.
As you can see, we've had a pretty busy year already, and we're looking forward to a busy fall season as well, with pumpkin decorating contests, the Chowan County Regional Fair, Farm Day Adventure, and our annual Greenery fundraiser. Thank you.
Okay, this is the turkey stack recipe. You can use any meats that you want, but I'm using turkey because it's better for you. I took my pepper and cut it in half after I washed it, and I'm going to show you how to cut it up. A red pepper, and my cucumbers, I already washed and peeled and cut them. And then you have some cherry tomatoes. And then you have your turkey meat and your tortilla. So it just says you take your tortilla and you put turkey on it. I have one of these big, huge tortillas. You can use the small ones too. And it also calls for a wheat tortilla, so try the wheat ones because they're not that bad. They taste pretty good. I'm just using flour because I had this one. You put the turkey meat in there, and then you roll it up. And then you cut it in fours. And then you take your, this says coffee stirrer, but we're using kebab skewers. So you just put it on there like that. And then you put some cucumbers up there. Your cherry tomatoes. And then you're going to add some peppers. The way you cut these peppers is after you cut them in half to dig these seeds out, because they have seeds. You just cut them out. I just pull them out like that, and then throw them in the trash. And any excess seeds you can just push them aside. You cut the peppers long way, and then you cut them either like this, in quarters like that, or you can cut them in strips. And then I will cut them in half again. Add a piece of pepper. And you don't have to eat it like this. You could roast your vegetables if you wanted and put them on there like that. Or you can eat it raw, which is good for you to eat it raw. You take the seeds out. You cut your pepper, and there's the stem. You don't want to eat that. And you cut them in half. Just like that. And add your red pepper. And then you keep going. You add another turkey tortilla wrap. And keep going until you get to the end of your kebab stick, or however much you're going to eat of it. That's how much you put on your stick. And you have a turkey stack. Let me know how you like it.
Hi, I'm Cindy Knutson. I am the new Area Specialized Small Farms Extension Agent for the 15 counties in Northeast North Carolina. One of the counties that I serve is Chowan County. I am here to work with small, beginning, and limited resource farms by providing resources on agronomic information, work with livestock and horticulture, and also to guide them to resources that are available to them to be successful and sustainable farms.
Hello, my name is Matt Leary, and I have been your agriculture row crops agent and pesticide coordinator for these past 6 years. I'm going to be going over today 3 of the major programs that I've been implementing in this county for the year of 2021. The first program I'm going to talk about are my winter crop production meetings. These meetings are implemented as an opportunity for the farmers in the area to learn about any updates with production practices or new products for the crops grown in Chowan County. These meetings also provide pesticide credits needed for the farmers and anyone else with a pesticide license to keep their pesticide licenses up to date. A couple of these meetings also provided certifications that allow the farmers to legally pursue certain needed practices in their farming endeavor. These certifications being the FIT respirator test and the auxin applicators training. COVID made these meetings a little bit different this year in how they look. COVID restrictions pushed everything online. In-person portions of these meetings were still held, however, they did follow COVID guidelines, and because of COVID guidelines, I also held multiple meetings for each subject. That way, if people didn't want to get on their computer or couldn't figure out how to work the Zoom program, they could still come in person and get whatever credits or certifications they needed. The second program I'm going to talk about is work being done with the Northeast Ag Expo. The Ag Expo is an extension-based group of the ag agents from the 6 Northeast counties. Each year we put on 2 field days to showcase research being done and also for farmers to come out and learn more about the crops being researched. This year, our Small Grains Field Day, which normally showcases wheat research, was held virtually on March 9th. The Summer Field Day was held in Chowan this year on July 29th, and it showcased research and information on cotton and peanuts. We had 47 attendees learn about topics such as weed, insect, and disease control in both cotton and peanuts. The final program I'm going to talk about is my pod blasting clinics. These clinics are used to help peanut farmers determine when their peanuts are ready to dig. To pod blast peanuts, you take a sample and you blast the outer layer of the shell off with a pressure washer. Doing so reveals the inner shell, which changes from white to black, as the peanut matures. Once we have blasted the peanuts, we put them on a peanut maturity board and use this board to help determine when the peanuts are mature or when these peanuts are mature. So this concludes my presentation as well as the 2021 Chowan Cooperative Extension Service Report to the People video. If you have any questions, please feel free to stop by or give us a call at 252-482-6585. Thanks.